Argentina capital, con Inhaler. How
Hola.
is your day going, guys?
Pretty surreal now. Loving it.
Well, first of all, some Indie Rocks fans send some questions for you. There are random questions that are in the box, so
Oh
you have
my
to pick
god.
three, the colors you want, and you can spin it.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
let's go. Oh, hang on. There we go. Okay, first question is from Adri de la Vega Castillo. If you could stay a lifetime with the same age, what would it be? I would stay
20.
right now, 20, because it's just a boss age and we get to come to Mexico and play music. Thank you. Better close that up. Give it a spin. You answer this one.
You asked me the question.
I'll ask you the question. Okay. So this one is from Daniela Maldonado. What's the one song you would love to play, but for any reason it never makes it to the set list?
We have a song called "My King Will Be Kind," which is probably one of my favorite tunes, right?
It's my favorite song.
Well, it's kind of slow, and I think when we were playing festivals, we only have like half an hour, 20 minutes to play, so we would just want to keep it up tempo. And "My King Will Be Kind" is quite slow, but that would be the one. Hopefully, when we get longer sets, we'll be able to play it.
You're gonna love it when it comes out. Let's go. Here we go. Alright. And last question. This is from Maria G. Puga. If you had to lip sync for your life, what song would you choose for it?
"Toxic" by Britney Spears.
Right. Couldn't have. Yeah, Toxic.
A lot of positive vibe here.
Mm-hmm.
Now a little bit to talk about the band. First of all, you said that rage is a pretty important element for music. So now that the bands like Idols
Mm-hmm.
are like bringing back this element, how do you think that it's the importance of singing or composing being with rage?
I mean, I don't really think our music is quite rageful, but I think the spirit of it is, it's rock and roll, and like, I think rock and roll embodied that rage for so many kids. And when you're a teenager, you just want to throw shit, break stuff, and I think it's important for bands like Idols to come out and be aggressive and bring that back in, and I think it's really just important for rock music overall. But I don't think our music is particularly rageful. I just think it's, I think it's important for other bands to be doing it.
I think the idea of what it meant to be like a rock star or a rage, like have music full of rage, went to rap music for a while. And so it's really exciting for us as a band who has guitars to see bands like Idols, and there's this great band from Ireland called Fontaines DC who are just like surfacing and bringing back that element that went away for a long time, I think.
Okay. You also said a lot of times that let's stop talking about parentage because they had, or our parents had their time. So, so I had to
It was a
bring
joke.
up.
It was
Sorry,
a
guys.
joke.
I'm gonna sit back and let you answer this.
Well, I mean, I think like any kid, you don't really want to hang around with your parents. I said that as a joke, but all respect to them. I just think for us, we don't really pay any attention to it. It's just we do our thing and that's it, and everything else is just we've got the blinders on all the time. We're just thinking about our music, us as a group, and what we're gonna do next. I think everything else is just we don't think about it.
Well put, yeah.
Yeah, because I think that it has nothing to do with avoiding the legacy, but only bringing.
You
like,
can't avoid it.
attention. Yeah, like bringing attention to new projects that you aren't that new. You have like 7 years on the road. So if you could describe these 7 years with one of your songs, which it would be, and why?
Ice Cream Sunday, probably, because it was one of the first songs we wrote, and we only just released it there, but it's kind of grown with us as a band and as people, because I'm only 20.
It's one of those songs that every phase of or style of music that we've like gone through, that's the one song that has stuck with us through all of it, and we still play it live and we still love it. And suppose, yeah, that would be the only one that could sum up these last few years.
I think for us it kind of represents us starting out the band because it was like one of the first songs we wrote, and like it's quite simple, and it's just an easy pop song, and like we love it for what it is, you know. So that song for sure.
It's
Yeah.
about 3 words in the whole song. It's great.
Yeah.
And which song would you recommend to new listeners?
Of ours,
Yeah.
Oh.
there's no other place,
Oh, yeah.
which is a B-side which we released with the song called Honest Face, which is one of my favorite Inhaler tunes. I don't know about you though, Ryan. What about you?
See, the ones I want to recommend are the ones that aren't even out yet, but yeah, I suppose I would recommend There's No Other Place because that's kind of the one song that I suppose shows us the most
Experiment.
as a band, because it's like nearly 8 minutes long, which means there's no rules. It's just noise, and it's just a great song overall, I think. So yeah, please listen. Thank you.
There's no other place.
Now, if for the last question, if you had the opportunity to organize a festival with 3 bands of the lineup of Corona Capital, which will be your headliners?
Inhaler, Blossoms, and The Strokes.
Amazing. Good
Yeah.
choice. Well, thank you for being here and for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
And we hope you enjoyed all the festival.
Thank you.
Yeah,
very
we
much.
are having a great time.
And we hope Julian Casablancas wants to collaborate with you.
I hope so too.
I hope so too. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the
Yeah.
story, Julian?
Hit us up, man.
Thank you.